Welcome to Barlates Body Blitz Yoga Strap Strength and Flexibility. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat and a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a Pilates band, which is a similar principle, but this workout is really designed for a proper, stable yoga strap that you can put a loop in. Today's equipment is courtesy of Clever Yoga, a company that has state-of-the-art yoga equipment, really top quality. This is an 8-foot strap and it's made of really durable 100% cotton. It has a lifetime guarantee, so head on over to cleveryoga.com for all of your yoga needs. The mat is made from 100% recyclable material. It's eco-friendly and it's really nice and dense, so it gives you lots of stability. It's also reversible and comes in a range of colors, and it's odorless, so you won't have that horrible rubber smell. Okay, so let's get started. You need your strap right from the beginning, and I want you to put a loop in it. Basically, just check that you want the loop to be approximately your shoulder width apart. So make sure it's nice and tight and secure, and we're going to leave that loop in there for the entire workout. Okay, so let's get started with the warm-up. So you've got your loop. I want you to put your forearms through the loop so that the loop is just above your wrists. Now, if it bothers you to have the rest of the band hanging, I suggest you bunch it up nice and neat and just hold it in one of your hands. That way you can see what I'm doing and it's not dragging on the ground. Stand with your feet nice and wide, your shoulders down and back, your tummy's pulled in, and we're just going to start rotating up and up. So start by really stretching over to the side, a light dip in your knees, and keeping nice and upright. Throughout this entire workout, I want you to keep really nice resistance on that loop, so push out with both your arms. That way you're engaging all of your arms and shoulders while you're doing all of these other exercises. Down and down. As you start warming up, twist further and bend down deeper on those legs. Just go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to stay on one side and really deepen that bend, coming down and across. It's down, bending both knees, and then really sweeping across, stretching through your waist. Down and up. You're just pivoting on that toe, holding your tummy in so your back is nice and flat, still keeping your arms nice and taut. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just go side to side again, and we're going to change sides. 3, 2, 1. Now down and up. So down low, up high. You're actually looking towards the back wall, stretching up. Nice extension. Big sweeping movements just to get the blood flowing all the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back to center, widen your stance so you're in a plie position, and we're going to start doing a figure 8 with our extended arms. So it's down and down. Keep your back flat, your tummy's in, and you're just pulsing through your legs. Arms are extended and long, making that nice figure 8 motion really fluid. It's almost like an infinity symbol. So an 8 on its side, bending into those legs, getting a bit of a breath going now. For 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come up slightly, but keep a bend in your knees, arms extended. We're coming down, up, lean side. Then down, up, other side. So I'm never fully extending through the legs. I'm coming down lower, lean directly to the side, not leaning forward or back. Keep that tension on the loop. Down, up, lean side, stretching through the waist, and side. 3 more like this. That's 1, all the way down, and 2, all the way down, last 1. Great job. So you can see I've got a chair here for balance. If you're really great with balance, you don't need a chair, but I'm just going to hold on to it every now and then. I want you to loop the loop around your foot, so it's just past the ball of your foot. You're going to have to gauge the tension of the band. We're going to start off with leg swings, so stand really nice and tall. If you want to hold onto the chair, you can. Shoulders down and back, and we're just going to swing back and forth. So you will be able to see if you need to choke up on that strap. I want you to have nice tension the entire time. Keep that hand approximately by your hip there, and it's just forward and back. Keeping your legs straight here because we are trying to stretch into the hamstring at the front and the front of the thigh, the hip flexor at the back. You can actually come up far enough so you can squeeze that glute at the back. 4 more like this. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to hold it at the front. Really choke up on that. Stretching through that hamstring. Then swing around to the back, but this time bend. And I want you to really resist against that loop and hold it up as high as you can. So you're stretching up. And we're going to alternate between the two, holding it each time. To the front, choke up on that. Standing tall each time. And swing around to the back. Try not to arch too much through the back. Keep your tummy pulled in. Back to the front. Really pull. Every time you come to the front, try and lift that a little bit higher. Use that strap to help you. And to the back. If you want to lean into it, you can. Really push that foot against the strap. 1 more time to the front. Make this your best one. Up high. Breathe into that stretch. And last time to the back. Really high. Lean into it. Squeezing your glute. Awesome job. Bring it down. Now we're going to try and keep our leg high at hip height. And we're going to open out and come across. Like a windshield wiper, keeping it at that same horizontal plane, across. It's open and cross. If you want to, on the cross, grab it with the other hand to increase that stretch across the side of your hip, you can do that. So you can hold it for a second as you pull a little bit further. This is a great arm workout as well. Because as you can see, holding that leg up with that arm is starting to make it really tired. Out, so you're really focusing on the inner thigh here, and then outer thigh here. 2 more like that, and across, and last one, and across. Hold it for a little bit longer, really pull across. Breathe into it, tummy's in. Keep it high and pull across more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Now coming to a parallel position, and we're going to go straight out to the side with the side leg raise, and then across the bottom, a body with an inner thigh raise. So it's up and across. So it's up directly to the side and across the body. If you want to use that other hand again to help you, across. I want you to lead with your side of the foot, the inside of the foot, and bring it diagonally up. and across. So you're really bringing that on a diagonal. And when you're coming up to the side, your knee is facing the front of the room. And you're holding it for a second each time. It's up and across. Really try to exaggerate that tilt so your heel is pushing forward and across. Come up high, really engage that inner thigh and across. Really feeling that. If you want to loop the strap around your hand to help you hold it better, you can. Try and keep the tension really tight. You're working all the muscles in your arms. This is the last one, so hold it up there now. Pull across. Really rotate that heel forward so you're feeling your inner thigh. Keep it up there. It's okay to wobble. Awesome job. We're going to switch sides now. So put the loop around the other foot. I'm just going to move my chair around to the other side so you can see me better. Starting off with those leg swings. So once again, really nice tall posture. Loop that strap if you like, and we're just going to go forward to back. So if you need to choke up on that, you feel that it's not quite tight enough, just adjust. And keep your hand by your hip. Forward and back. Nice swings. Try to bring it up high on both points. Squeeze your glutes on the back. Forward and back. Allow your body to lean into it slightly and make sure that tension is on the entire time. That's what's helping you lift that leg higher. All the way up. Get higher each time if you can. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to hold it up. Hold it up, choke up on that if you can. Stay straight. Stretching that hamstring. Then bring it around, bend. And really push that foot into the strap. Then front. Once again, adjust. And to the back. You can bend into it, find a position that's comfortable for you, that challenges you. And to the front. Keep breathing. And sweep it to the back. Stretching through that hip flexor. And again to the front. Really high. And to the back. Last time to the front. As high as you can. If you can balance, try to do that. And last time to the back. Lean into it. Awesome job. Now we're going to do that sweeping across. So you need a little bit more bend, and we're going to pick up our leg and we're going to sweep from side to side. Open and pull across. So open to the side, pull across even more. Open and pull. Outer thigh and inner thigh. So inner thigh here, outer thigh here. Inner thigh, outer thigh. Don't worry if you wobble like me. It means you're using your core. Pull across. Try to keep your foot up as high as you can. Really using those arms. If you want to hold it in each position a bit longer than me, just slow it down. 2 more like this. Holding that leg is hard work. Last one. Now hold it really far across. Pull it across your body. Stand up straight. Feeling that outer thigh, outer hip area stretching. Great job. Now parallel again, and we're going to come directly to the side and across. Okay, so it's out and up. Out and up. All the way to the side with your kneecap facing the front. And then across and sweep. Try and pull it up as high as you can. Turning your heel to the front. So you're really turning that inner thigh forward as much as you can. Out and across. Pull it up if you want to. And across. Holding it each time. 2 more. Side. And up. And last one. And up. Hold it. Pull it higher. Straighten behind that knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to move on to arms, so you can let the end go. Loop your arms back through so that your band is just above your wrists. Out in front, and I want you to, with iso tension, push outwards. Outwards. Push. Push. It's a small release, then a push. A push. You're really trying to break that loop, as pushing as hard as you can outwards. Using your shoulders, pressing. This is all about iso tension, tiny micro movements to really strengthen that shoulder area. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to push out, stay in that position, and we're going to curl in and out. And we're curling in and out. We're keeping our hands at 90. You can release your fingers if you like. You're keeping your hands up. Your elbows up in line with your shoulder. In and straighten. You're keeping that tension on that loop the entire time. Really feeling that for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out. Deep breath. Come in. We're going to push overhead and to the shoulder. Up and back down. Up and down. You're still pushing out on that loop. Down. Really screaming in those shoulders. Really feeling it. 4 and down. 3, 2, 1. Now combination. Forward, in, up, down. Forward, in, up, down. Forward, in, up, down. Really burning. Keep going. 2 more sets. Up, down. Last one. Up, down. Oh, that really burned. Okay. Now I want you to put the loop behind your back and loop your hands through it. Same position just above the wrist. Make sure the buckle isn't in your wrist. Keep it in the center. Extend your arms slightly hinge and just lift. Lift. Straight arm lifts. Lift. The smaller your loop, the harder this is. If you're finding this excruciating, then you can make a bigger loop. And it will take a little bit of the shoulder action out of it. Up, up, up. Really feeling that in the shoulders and the triceps. 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a bend press. Bend press. It's a tiny in and a press. Tiny in, press. In, press. Press. All the way out. All the way out. Really feeling it. All the way out. Never let the tension out of those triceps. Press. Press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Now release the loop, fold it in half, and grab both ends. Okay, so just keeping it nice and wide, and we're going to do some shoulder, pull down, shoulder press. Pull down, press up. So it's behind and in front. Behind and in front. Pull out on that strap at the same time as pulling down and then pushing up. So you need to create your tension here. Make sure you're pulling out and then push up. Pull down, squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back and thinking about squeezing your chest at the front. Down and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come to the front and we're going to push out and in like a chest press. Out and in. If you feel you need to tighten up and make that gap in between your hands smaller, then do that. Push out, pull in, squeeze your chest. Really create tension here. Pull out on that band. Don't allow the band to go slack. You're pulling out. In. In. Keep it up there for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to come in and out. Rotate. One arm in and out. Center, in and out. Rotate, one arm in and out. Center. Rotate, in, out. Keep breathing, out. Keep that band tight the whole time. You're locking out the arms each time. Not many more. I know it burns. Center. Side, one more set. Center, side. And that's it for arms. Okay. You don't need your chair anymore. We're coming down for abs. So I want you to lie down and I want you to place the loop around your feet. So it's tight, push out with your feet, and it's in the center of your foot and you're holding on to that strap. Then come down and we're just going to lie all the way down. Keep those feet pushing out and I want you to do a reverse curl and down. So come up and down, keeping those feet with a bend at the knee, pushing out on that strap. It's up and down. So you're lifting your tailbone off that mat each time, keeping that tension, and down, and down. Remember to push out with your feet. Don't let that loop go slack, and down. Go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to increase the difficulty. Bring your legs up straight. You can come up on your elbows if you like. It's down and up. Down and up. Still pushing out on that loop. And just keeping those legs nice and straight and locked out. And you're coming all the way as low as you can. If you can't come all the way down, then just come halfway and back up. If you want, you can help yourself up by pulling on that strap with the opposite hand, but try not to. Not many more. Down and up. Just go for 4. And up. 3. Up. 2. Up. Last. 1. Now, I want you to come over onto the side. Keep your feet spread apart. Come up onto your elbow. We're going to come up with both of your legs at the same time. It's going to be a side oblique crunch. Up. So you're angling your kneecaps to the front. You're still pushing out on that loop. Up. Up. If this is too hard, bend your knees. You're keeping that tension, which is engaging your thighs at the same time as those abs. Squeezing here in that muffin top area. Up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just going to do a few rope pulls, rope climbs before we move on to the other side. So bring your legs up, 90-degree angle, and we're going to push out with those feet, and we're actually going to pull ourselves up and then slide back down. 1, 2, 3, slide back down. 1, 2, 3, and slide it. 1, 2, 3, slide down. Try not to use momentum. Try to keep pushing out with those feet. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for a second at the top. 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. If you feel up to it, now straighten your legs and do it with straight legs. Straighten them, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. Pull yourself up. Keep going. All the way. 1, 2, 3, and down. And last time, and down. Awesome job. We're just going to move to the other side for those obliques. I'm just going to switch around. So once again, set yourself up so your feet are in that loop, pushing out. You're up on that elbow. Nice posture, angling, and come up and down. Up and down. Maintaining that resistance in the loop by pushing out with the side of both feet. Up and down. Legs are straight. Bend them if you can't. Locking out behind the knees. Engaging the quads. We're nearly done, then we're going to stretch. Up and down. Up and down. Squeeze through here. 4, 3, keep going. I know it's hard. 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're going to stretch. I want you to lie down on your back. Just keep the loop in around one foot. I'm going to keep it around the front foot so you can see what I'm doing. You can relax the other leg straight or keep it bent however you want. And I want you to just stretch your hamstring. Keep your knee facing you, don't let it turn out. And using that strap, just really pull down, keeping the leg straight. Don't bend your knee here, even if it's up here, as long as it's straight and you're feeling it down the back of your leg. The strap is fantastic for helping with flexibility as you're starting to grow with it. Eventually you might not need to use the strap for the hamstring stretch, and you can just loop your hand around your ankle or wherever you feel comfortable. But starting with it is really great, and also you can intensify by really pulling. So lengthening out all down the back of that leg. Now I want you to come and open it out to the side. So So if you want to lengthen the other leg now, open up to the side and pull down. We're concentrating on the inner thigh. Try to get everything else really flat against the mat. So your glutes are pressing into the mat, your shoulders, and then just pull down, opening that up, and then bring your leg across the other way. So once again, everything's down, you're not lifting up, and you're just trying to pull down to feel the stretch now in the side of your glutes, hips, and outer thighs, as well as the side of your knee and hamstring. Keep it straight, really feeling that. Great job. Now come up, and I'm just going to swing around, and I want you to loop it around and then pull it in so you're stretching your quad. Push away with that foot into the strap while you're pulling in with your arm. So you're lengthening out through the front of your thigh. Try to imagine you're pushing your foot away towards the back wall. Really lengthening. Awesome job. And now we're just going to loop it around the other foot. And we're going to do all those stretches again, starting with this quad stretch. So looping that and really pushing back with your toe and stretching out through the front of the thigh. Pull in with that hand and push away with that toe. You can hold these stretches as long as you like. Now lying down on your back again, and we're going to start off with that straight leg hamstring stretch, just pulling it in, relaxing your upper body, keeping your knee facing you, and just coming as low as you feel comfortable to feel the stretch in the back of the hamstring. You can point or flex, it doesn't matter. Breathe into it. And then open out to the side, pulling down, really opening up through the inner thigh. Try to keep straight through the rest of your body, pressing into the mat. You can pull up towards your shoulder as well as pushing down. And now back up and across the body. Again, trying to keep your shoulders flat and just pushing down as well as pulling towards that shoulder. You're really going to feel it throughout the outer side here. Increase that stretch with the strap. Nice job. Just undo that, and we're going to sit up and do some stretches for the upper body. So you can just sit cross-legged if you like. We're going to loop our forearm into the strap here and then pull across. So pull in towards your body so that you're stretching the front of that shoulder. Try to keep it up at shoulder height. And then place the loop in the palm of your hand and press away, pulling back on that strap to stretch your forearms and your biceps. You can push up a little bit through that arm, through the elbow joint. Now grab onto that loop, bring your hand behind, and I want you to pull down with that strap so that you are stretching your tricep muscle. You can lean away slightly if you like, stretching down your back. Feeling that nicely lengthening. And then just grab it behind and stretch up, lengthening out through the front of the shoulders. Then looping the other hand through the loop, and same thing with that tricep, just pulling down your back. Trying to keep that arm, that bicep by your ear, elbow pointing to the ceiling. And then to the front. I'm getting myself completely tangled in the strap. And just push away, stretching that forearm and bicep. And then across the body, pulling in. And one last stretch, just fold it in half, hold the ends. It's up and over, stretching the side of the body. Ah, that feels fantastic. Sweep to the front and other side. Pulling out and leaning over. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for my strap workout, lengthening and strengthening those muscles. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.